Hi girls. Hi Katie. Hi Jessie. I'm going to read you a story. So if you're ready, I'll start. Are you ready? You sure? Okay. On one of his many journeys, Hyena found himself in the land of the vast desert. There were many strange creatures in the land of the desert, from the fast gazelle and his family to the strong boar and his family, and even the wise turtle and his family. They had never heard of Hyena, except long ago when Hyena had moved all the rocks and dirt to a faraway place. Hyena was very hungry and decided to hunt for food. The first creature he encountered was Gazelle himself. "It is a very unlucky day for you," Hyena said, drooling. "I'm going to devour you." "That may be harder than you think," Gazelle said, content to graze on a small patch of grass. "Why do you say that?" Hyena asked. "Why, no creature in this land can catch me, for my speed is so great," Gazelle replied. "It seems I have an advantage," Hyena responded, "for I am not from these lands." "Then catch me if you can," Gazelle told Hyena, and sprinted away as fast as he could, laughing all the way. As hard as Hyena tried to catch up, he never made it closer to Gazelle at all. After running for as long as he could, Hyena's legs gave out, and he was hungrier than he'd ever been in his entire life. He just sat alone, angry with the world for a very long time. Eventually, a huge creature, known to others as Boar, appeared, and Hyena rose upon seeing him. "At last!" Hyena cried. "I have been waiting for so long. Finally, I get to eat again." "You do not mean to devour me," Boar replied, sounding confused. "That would be a foolish idea indeed." "You are the fool," Hyena said. "My powerful jaws have not failed me yet." "You are in for a foul surprise," Boar said. Hyena wasted no time in trying to swallow Boar whole, but in his weakened state he wasn't able to follow through. Boar roared and hit Hyena very hard, throwing him to the ground. Hyena was injured, and, try as he might, he was unable to rise to face Boar. "You are a fool to think you could devour me," Boar gloated, looking down on Hyena. "Maybe the next time we meet you won't be so arrogant." Without waiting for a reply, Boar walked away in the land of the desert. Once again, Hyena waited a very long time, injured and hungry and angry. No sooner had he given up on eating than Turtle showed up, walking very slowly past Hyena. "I have waited a long time to have a meal," Hyena told Turtle, "but now I can finally eat. I am very glad you came along." "You surely don't wish to eat me," Turtle said. "Why is that?" Hyena asked. "Well, no matter how hard you try, you would never be able to break open my shell," Turtle replied. "You may think that," Hyena said, "but I will prove you wrong. Come here, and I will prove it to you." "You will have to catch me first," Turtle replied, and began to scurry away. "This will not be near as hard as the other two I met," Hyena said to himself, and although he was injured and very tired, he began to limp towards Turtle, slowly gaining on him. Just before Hyena caught Turtle, however, the small creature hid himself in a pile of rocks and dirt that Hyena had left all those years ago. "This is silly," Hyena said, addressing the rock and dirt pile Turtle was hiding in. "I will find you, and then I will devour you. You cannot hide forever." "You will never catch me," Turtle said, "for as soon as I leave this rock pile, I will escape, and there's nothing you can do to stop me. I only need to touch the ground, and I will be free." "You will never touch the ground then," Hyena said, and waited anxiously for Turtle to show himself. Minutes passed, and Hyena's patience seemed to pay off. The top of the pile stirred, and Hyena snapped and swallowed the jumping object before it ever hit the ground, swallowing it whole in one bite. Several minutes later, Hyena was feeling very sick, and his hunger was not any less. He decided to lie on the ground, hoping rest would help his stomach settle. It was while he was on the ground, facing the rock and dirt pile, that he saw Turtle climb out. He was too sick and injured to do anything more than ask, "How did you escape?" "In your haste, you ate a rock that I pushed off the pile," Turtle explained. Dumbfounded, Hyena could only watch as Turtle walked slowly away, escaping as Hyena was helpless on the ground. Think of how much he hated this land and all of the creatures in it. Much time passed, and eventually a massive creature, full of muscle and grace and with a noble air about it, walked straight up to Hyena, looking down with both pity and contempt. "Today is not your lucky day," the creature said. "I have been looking for food all day, and you seem like as good a choice as any." "Wait!" Hyena cried out. "At least speak to me first. What is your name?" "The other creatures call me Lion," the creature said. "I lead a powerful family, and I consume anything I wish, and now I wish to consume you." "Wait a moment," Hyena said. "You seem to be very powerful. and if you'd be so kind, I would like to see a demonstration of your power before you consume me. I know of 3 other creatures I would bet you cannot devour, no matter how hard you try." "You are wrong," Lion said. "Where are these 3 creatures, that I might prove you wrong?" "The first is Gazelle," Hyena said. "Come, I will show you the direction he ran." With that, Hyena led Lion in the direction that Gazelle had run earlier, and in no time they saw Gazelle out in the distance, oblivious to their presence. "Stay here," Lion said, and slinked off towards Gazelle, staying low to the ground. Lion made it all the way behind Gazelle without ever being noticed, and in one mighty leap he landed on the creature's back. Lion consumed Gazelle completely, and proceeded to eat all of Gazelle's family to show how mighty he was. "Where is the second creature?" Lion asked, feeling as strong as ever. "This direction," Hyena said, and led him to the place Boar had walked to. Lion approached Boar directly, and after a mighty struggle, Boar and his entire family were consumed by Lion as well. "Where's the third creature?" Lion asked, only a little slower even after eating as much as he had. "I will show you," Hyena replied, and he led him to the place he'd found Turtle. Lion quickly gobbled up Turtle and all of his family to prove that he could consume anything he wished. "There," Lion said, noticeably slower than when he had first encountered Hyena. "It is done. Now I will consume you as well." "Ah, you are powerful indeed," Hyena said, "but I know some others who could do as much as you have. If only there was another way for you to prove yourself." "Name a way, and I will show you how powerful I am," Lion said, puffing out his chest. "If you could consume all of the dirt and grass and water in all of the land of desert, I would be more impressed with you than with any other creature," Hyena said. "I will do so," Lion said. "You will see how powerful I am." With that, Lion proceeded to consume all of the dirt and grass and water in all of the land of desert, and when he returned, Hyena was gone, having left those lands he hated long ago to continue his journeys. That is why, to this day, the lion's family is called a pride, and why it is considered a deadly weakness. I know it was a long story, but I hope you liked it. So, I'm going to go now, but I like talking to you. Bye, Katie. Bye, Jesse. I love you, and I will talk to you later.